Good day all, welcome back to Cruisin Classics YouTube channel. Today we've got a nice treat for you C4 Corvette fans out there. We've got a 1988 Chevrolet Corvette convertible for you. Nice looking ride, and as you can see, I'm shooting it in top down mode right now. I think that's the best look for this particular car, and in our photo array you'll find pictures with the top up, pictures with the top down. You'll get a sense of the car looking at it on there. The top's in great shape, but boy, the car looks really nice with it stowed away behind the seats. This particular 1988 Corvette has only 47,741 actual miles on it. And that is said to be true according to the title and the clean Carfax we have on it. As you can see, it's dressed in dark red metallic paint with saddle tan interior, and it has a tan convertible top, so great color scheme on this one. Boy, it looks nice. The paint is in driver quality condition. There are parts of the car where it looks just flawless, and there's parts of the car where you'll find some imperfections. You can see a little bit of stress cracking up here on the front bumper, and there's a couple other little touch-ups here and there on the car. So just driver quality on the paint, but it sure looks nice. From just a couple feet away, you can't see any of that. Flip-up headlights work just as they should. And as we move around to the side, you'll see that black body side molding encircles the whole car. It kind of breaks that red up a little bit. You see we've got black door handles, body-colored side mirrors, and check out those factory wheels. Those are factory 17-inch aluminum alloy wheels. Got the cross flags on the center cap, and it's dressed in Cooper Xeon tires. Little call out on the side here, right above the aero vents, letting us know it's got the tuned port fuel injection, which is the version that followed the Crossfire. The Crossfire was not well received. They had lots of problems with the Crossfire cars, but the tuned port injection, much, much better. Look at that great looking body. Back here in the rear, this section is where the convertible top is stowed away at. And real quickly, I'll pop that open for you. As you can see, the top is stored back in here. I'll lift it up briefly. You can see what nice shape it's in. Plastic back glass looks great. No stains. I mean, it looks really sharp. I think it's been down for most of its life. It's got some creases that could work out a little bit, but looks really sharp. Somebody has added this little cloth strip here to try and keep it so that when they put the top down, it doesn't mar the car any more than it should. That tan interior looks great against this dark red metallic paint. You can see in the back, we've got a concave rear clip, signature round Corvette taillights, and a dual exhaust with twin tips on either side, looking nice and sporty. You can see we've got a third brake light right here on the back end, and this is our gas fill right underneath that. This is one of the best color combos I think you could have gotten this particular car in. Now that we are back up front, I'm going to pause briefly. I'm going to get this giant clamshell hood open. We're going to take a look at what's underneath, and then we're going to hop inside and check out all the features. And we are back with the hood open on the 1988 Chevrolet Corvette convertible. As you can see, the big clamshell lifts forwards, and it's held up by this strut right here to put it up and down. Engine bay looks bone stock and really, really clean. You can see over on the passenger side there's an air conditioning unit. Of course, it has working cold air, power steering, power four-wheel disc brakes. At the heart of the matter there is a 5.7 liter 350 cubic inch V8, factory rated at 245 horsepower and well over 300 pound-feet of torque. Again, with the tune port injection, aluminum heads, it is a fun running machine. That 245 horsepower does a great job pushing this car that only weighs 3,200 pounds down the road. Really nice and peppy combination. That big V8 is backed up by a 4-speed automatic overdrive transmission. You'll have to excuse me here. I'm trying to one-hand this hood down. And there we go. Perfect. Now let's check out the interior. First, door panels. Both look pretty good. Not perfect, but quite good. Driver's door panel here, you'll see, has power locks and the controls for the intermittent wipers, along with a speaker for the stereo system. The seats are both done in tan leather, and both of them are power adjustable. Now the driver's seat shows some wear. You'll see here on the bolster there's a small hole. There's a typical checking and cracking on the edges of it. Very typical of these particular Corvettes. Down here on the controls, you can also see some tearing right here. These do, however, work, and I will show you that. Oh, well, here we go. You can see the seat move forward, you can see the seat move back. Now this one here at the top, this controls the bolsters and it squeezes them in. It's really quite cool. See them hugging in? Now we'll let them back out. What happens with these is it gives you a super taut feeling in the seat. It makes it feel like you won't shift, so if you're going to take it out to the track and really get rowdy with it, those come in super handy. The airbags that are in the seat for lumbar support, they do not work on either seat, but both seats, these controls work. The controls that actually operate the seat's movements are in here. These are for the driver, these are for the passenger. The driver's seat does look like somebody replaced the base of the seat. As you can see, it's in nice shape, no rips, no cracks, no tears, just that little stain right there. But it does not match the color that's on the sides perfectly. It was probably torn up and somebody replaced just that bottom section. Let's hop on inside. Over on the passenger side, nice looking door card. The seat shows a little bit of wear on it, as you can see here, but not near as much as the driver's, and that is typical of these cars. Looking down at the floors, you'll see we've got factory carpet in good condition, and those are aftermarket logo floor mats, both on the passenger and on the driver's side. The factory floor mats, which match perfectly, are actually behind me right here. And they are in excellent condition. I think somebody probably put them back there when they were new and never really used them and went with those alternate mats. Between driver and passenger is the center console. You've got an armrest storage box, and again, there's the button that releases the area where the convertible top is, right behind me. As I mentioned, these are for the seats. Here, I'll show you. You can see the seat move. They all work just as they should. This is your mirror control. You just set it to left or right, and then you can move your mirrors around with it. We've got power windows, driver, passenger, and there is the leather wrap shift ball and the shifter for the 4-speed automatic overdrive transmission. Inside this are cup holders with a removable ashtray and a lighter. The dash, flawless, looks really, really nice. No cracks, no waves, no sun blistering, looks really good. Ahead of the passenger, just that Corvette bread box, as it's known. Ahead of the driver, a nice 2-spoke leather wrap black steering wheel with Corvette emblems in the center. It is tilt and telescopic. Telescopic is functioned by this little release here, which is pretty much how the C3 generation of Corvettes worked as well. And on the stock for the turn signals, you'll see we have controls for the cruise control. Gauge cluster just looks like empty boxes right now because it is digital. It'll all light up when I put the key in the car. There are some extra controls to get more exact information out of those screens right here. Beneath it, a Delco Bose AM, FM, cassette stereo, original to the car, still sounds great. And down below, these are your HVAC controls. It's an automatic, so you can set it to a temperature and let it do its thing. Again, it's got hot heat, cold air, and it cranks it out with a nice strong fan. All that said, I'm going to reach into my pocket, grab out the key, and we'll do my favorite thing, and that's fire up this car. No need to hit the accelerator. It's a fuel-injected car, as I mentioned. She fires up like a champ. Look at that cool gauge cluster. I'll show you here if you watch oil pressure right here. I'll switch it to oil temp. And then back to pressure. If you look over to the right of that at the battery, it'll give you coolant temp. There's your coolant temp. Now back to battery. And for the range, I can also make it a trip odometer or do range. And to the right of that, we can do your average miles per gallon or instant miles per gallon. Again, all that's being controlled with these switches right here. Really cool system, way ahead of its time for 1988. Very cool. Now the stereo simply turns on by turning the button. We have not tried the cassette portion of it, but the radio works just fine. Now I'm going to turn on the cooling system. Let's see here. Automatic. Nah, that's not how I'm going to do it. Automatic. There we go. Right now it's set on 60 degrees. And to crank the fan up, you just go right here. This is fan up. This is fan down. Cool. Just brings the temperature down more. Warm, you can see it come up right there. Real simple system to use. Blows like crazy out of those vents. And it's already starting to get nice and chilly in here, so I'm going to shut it off. I will show you the flip-up headlights work just as they should. There they are up. There they are down. Let me shoot it again for you. On. And perfect and in unison. Let's get out and give a listen to those tailpipes. Nice little burble going on in the back, and it is ready to hit the road. Time for some summer fun with the top down. Folks, if you've got any questions about this 1988 Chevrolet Corvette convertible, give us a call. Here in Columbus at Cruisin Classics, our phone number is 614-276-7355. We're happy to answer any questions you got about this stunning C4 or any other car in our inventory. We can help you get shipping quotes to have it sent from our garage to your garage in an enclosed carrier. And we can help you get financing on these older cars. We work hand in hand with a couple of companies that specialize in lending on older vehicles. Again, give us a call at Cruisin Classics in Columbus, Ohio, 614-276-7355. We've got this 88 Corvette convertible, only 47,741 actual miles, cold AC, nice stereo system, saddle tan interior, tan top, what a looker. Give us a call. Thanks for joining us today. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. We'll be back again tomorrow with something else cool.